I am not in my usual room. As you can see, I'm in my office because, hey, I it's just easier to do. My name is John Crump, and this is John Crump News, where I give you the latest deets and all the receipts. Actually, Matt Caster says that's pretty good YouTuber. But we're going to be talking about a cartel guy here that happens to be a former deputy and the financial division of the Drug Enforcement Agency. You know, the same drug enforcement agency that they want to merge the ATF with. All right, so there's a guy. His name is Paul Campos, I believe. Yeah, Paul Campos, who was the guy that was the deputy director. He left the deputy directorship of the DEA and started a company. So let's go ahead and play the intro and we'll get into it. Out of all the drug cartels out there, the new Jalisco generation drug cartel is probably the worst. These are not good dudes. They're the CJNG, New Jalisco, what is it? Sorry, the Jalisco New Generation Cartel is by far the most bloody. They are the most violent. They are the most destructive cartel out there. They recruited this guy named Paul Campos, who was a former DEA agent who runs a company now, or ran a company called Global Financial Consultants. He retired from the DEA around 2016 and went into this group, and he was running guns for the cartel in addition to money laundering. Uh, he basically would go down to Charlotte, North Carolina, Miami, pick up guns, not guns, but pick up money and convert it into cryptocurrency or cryptocurrency into cash, depending on where it needs to go. I'm talking about this guy was doing millions and millions of dollars of conversions for the cartel. And it's not like he didn't know he was part of the cartels. In fact, when he first met the cartel after he agreed to work with them and did his first drop in Charlotte, North Carolina, uh, one of the people said to his partner Sensei, "Welcome to the fucking cartels." That's according to the indictment. So he definitely was aware that he was working for the cartels. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the other thing he was doing, because he wasn't just that he was working with the cartels, he was also selling them guns. Now, you might be asking me, what type of guns was he selling the cartels? Because am I talking about revolvers here? Am I talking about Glocks? Am I talking about ARs? Well, let me tell you what he was trafficking in. He was trafficking in ARs, AR-15s. He was also trafficking in a specific subset of AR-15s known as the M4s. Yes, the M4s are the same ones that the military uses. But wait, there's more. It wasn't just that he was trafficking in M4s and AR-15s and other small handguns. He was also hooking up the cartels with grenade launchers and grenades. So he was supplying the drug cartels, the new generation cartel, with grenades and grenade launchers. Oh, also RPGs and RPG rounds. So grenades, grenade launchers, RPGs, RPG rounds, M4 machine guns, and AR-15s. This guy was not exactly a clean guy, and he was a very, very high-ranking figure in the cartels. I am going to show you a picture here of. I sent this out to the guys last night in the Gun Bunny channel, but let me show you a picture of the raid right here. But John, how do you get this information? How do you get pictures of the raid? Well, it happens to be very close to my house. And the neighborhood that this guy lived in is a very, very well-to-do neighborhood. So he lived in a well-to-do neighborhood. Local police held security as DEA and other government agencies rushed in, including FinCEN, which is Department of the Treasury, ATF, and some other agents raided this guy's house and arrested him. He is not looking at a low level of crime, and I'm pretty sure he is going to be put away for a lot of years here. From what I'm hearing, he laundered around $12 million for New Generation. He had around $750,000 in cash on him, and also supplying the weapons. So that is definitely something that is not kosher for him. Funny thing about this guy is, guess what he investigated when he was an ATF agent, a DEA agent. He investigated money laundering by the cartels. Money laundering by the cartels. That was his job. And then he decided to become a member of the cartels. Very, very interesting. I am not sure exactly like how much time he's facing, but it has to be in hundreds of years. He was from Oakton, Virginia. Oakton is near Vienna, Virginia, a suburb of Washington, D.C., about 20 minutes away from me. So, yeah. Investigated or studied? Probably a little bit of both, Fat Gray Man. Probably did a little bit of both. He probably investigated it and learned how to do it. And that's why he got hooked up with the cartels. But he is going to be in a world of hurt. Let me go ahead. I'm going to bring up this picture here because it's definitely interesting. Let me just and to show you what the raid looked like, and also not only what the raid looked like, but him. That's his DEA picture. The money was directly used for getting cocaine. It was directly tied to cocaine. So it was tied to coke. That is the specific drug that it was all tied to. Where did he get the weapons? Who in the military was hooking him up? I don't know. That is a good question. There's a lot on the indictment and charging documentation that is blacked out, and that is one of the things that are sealed right now. So I'm pretty sure there is going to be more information coming about this, and I'm pretty sure he will not be the last one arrested. If they're not already arrested, we just don't know about it. But who was hooking him up definitely is something that I'm sure they probably pretty much already know, and they probably already initiated arrest. Usually they don't start bringing down people until they have everything lined up and start arresting people. So I'm pretty sure that that guy, whoever was hooking him up, is also arrested. And yes, he did have a family, and now they're fatherless because this guy decided to try to make easy money by helping out a violent narco-terrorist organization. So, what's going to happen here? He is going to be put into prison. I don't think he's going to get bond. One of the reasons why I don't think he's going to get bond is the cartels don't like leaving loose ends. So I'm pretty sure they're going to probably try to kill him if they get the chance. But yep, that's it. Just wanted to bring you guys that. And with that, we're out of here. Thank you so much. And see you guys later. Bye.